Okay, sir, the trailer looks quite amazing, and your role is always amazing. And there are so many things left back in the trailer.
Yeah.
Do you want to say 10 days left, sir? How excited are you?
I was very excited because it's a very different film. I don't know why on any film on this subject why it was not made before, but I'm really happy that finally somebody has made a film on this, and who other than Neeraj sir is the best in this craft. So I'm really excited. It's 10 days, and it's a very interesting film. Just not about a particular event or a particular thing we are making on, but it's with that. I think it's very entertaining film also. Entertaining, intriguing. So people gonna love it.
Tell us something about your role. As we saw in the trailer, policeman, strict policeman. Would you want to say something more about your role?
Yeah, because there are a lot of shades to this character, but the only thing I can say right now, because I can divulge much details about the film, because I want viewers to watch the film and then think, oh, this is the film. So there's a much larger message or thing is there behind the film. It's just not about the harassment or the name of moral policing. It's much more than that. It's a very larger picture. It's about a thought process, and once you watch the film, you realize what I'm talking about.
So, what do you want to say about the innocent couple, newcomers?
Yeah, they are fantastic here. Obviously, Siddhant, I worked with him before also. But he's a new improved version of Siddhant. I think he took a break for good, I think, and he studied a lot. He did a lot of theatre. He I think, traveled across the globe, and he gained experience, which was very, very much needed for him. And he's fantastic in the film. Vedika, particularly, it's her first film, but this girl will go places, I can tell you that. She is just, because in this film particularly, she hardly has dialogues. But without dialogues, just speaking with your eyes, it's a very tough thing for any actor, and she has done it wonderfully. So I think she has a very bright future, and I'm really happy to work with both of them. And their Kishore Kadam sir, which is a phenomenal actor. I loved working with him, and the kind of knowledge we gain out of Kishore sir, I think it's needed for any actor. And Bhumika ji, obviously, been a fan, and fortunately I got a chance to work with her. She's still the same and an amazing actor. So really loved working with all these guys.
Okay, so after the trailer came out, in the end of the trailer, क्या हुआ था नेहा को उस रात? So did people ask you about it?
In my life, it's full of questions. The first question came around 5-6 years back when they asked me, "Kattappa ne Bahubali ko kyun mara?" Then the second question came around 3 years back, "कि लोनावला में क्या हुआ था?" The third question is, "गाड़ी में क्या हुआ था?" So these questions are good for me, I think, and the answer you will get when the film will release and you will watch the film. So.
Do you give a hint to the people?
Yeah, obviously it's a hint that this film is good, because whenever I did something which has questions in it, it came out successful. So hopefully.
So do you think your personality and your voice made this role do very easy?
I don't know, yeah. That is the call which a producer or a director takes. I am an actor. I am not in love with myself. So I don't know. I'm a very conscious guy. So, like, nobody knows their own voice. रोज ही सुन रहे हैं, तो there's nothing new to it. But other people who listen to it, they can tell the difference. Okay, your voice is good or bad. So I'm not really concentrating on myself in terms of my voice or my looks or my height build, because then you become complacent that, okay, fine, I have this, then why to work hard? So I completely, avoid these thoughts about my personality or my physical structure or my voice. I just want to concentrate on acting, and that's it.
And what is the one thing that you look for this role? When you started shooting for it, what was the one special thing that you looked?
It's a very tough role, I would say. It's to get into the skin of this character was because there's not a single iota of me in this character. I can't think like Mangesh Yadav. I can't operate like Mangesh Yadav. So it was completely a stranger. So it's very difficult to imagine and then execute it. So I think one thing what I did, that's my normal procedure. On the first day of shoot, I get ready in my look, whatever has been decided by the director, and then I sit alone for some time to convince myself in front of the mirror that on this set from today I am not Sharad Kelker, I am so and so. So for this character also it took time to convince myself, okay, you want to do this now, which you never imagined also in your worst thoughts also, you'll be such kind of person, but then you are an actor, you have to think like him. So that process is very important for me in every role or every film what I do. So for this character also I convinced myself, now on this side, you're Mangesh Yadav.
Okay, so the intention in your eyes, as we can see in the poster also, the back of the poster, the intention, the strictness, there are so many things in the role. So how do you get those intentions? Is it natural or?
I think once you're convinced from inside that you are this character, I think things comes automatically. And I'm not a person who is a method actor who will sit in your room and then feel or live that life. I'm not like that. But with this character, I was a little troubled. I'll be very honest. I think this is the only film in which I took the character to my home. But I was like really troubled, disgusted. I was a little upset about it, and that I discussed with Neeraj sir also. I went to his office and I told him, sir, this is the first ever role where I'm not comfortable post-shoot also. Every day I come home and I'm not getting sleep. I'm a little, anxiety is there. I'm a little disturbed and I'm feeling bad about it. So he said, are you feeling bad? Are you feeling disgusted? I said, yes. He said, that means you have done good. So keep doing that. So Neeraj sir, he is very straightforward and he tells you in very less words what exactly he means. So I think that was a fact also and encouragement also for me, those few words. And I think that kept me going without thinking about the trouble and the torture which I was going through as an actor. So that's actor's life. You have to do something which sometimes is not very comfortable for you, or so I just did it. Let's see how audience responds. Yeah, all, and basically not days, nights, because you're shooting in nights. So days were very difficult. When night though you're shooting, you know what you're doing. But in days, yes, I was really troubled. I was really troubled. Normally I'm quite happy. I go home and I act all the scenes in front of my wife. That this scene I have done like this scene I have done like that. But in this film, I was like, yeah, maybe I have done it in this way, and I'm not feeling good about it. Because she's an actor, so she says, it's okay, fine. This way you have done it, it's good. But her good also, anybody's good was not working for me that time, because I was really upset and, disgusted with myself. But let's see how, has it come on screen or not, that you'll see on 22nd April.
Okay, so as family is always there with us, so after the trailer came out, what was the response, especially your wife?
Yeah, because she has seen the film now, because she heard the whole narration also from me. Every day I used to narrate all the scenes which I have done, and finally she saw the film also, and she said, in spite of knowing the whole story and scenes, dialogue by dialogue, but still I loved the film. And one thing she always says, whenever she likes my work, she said, I'm very proud of you, you are growing. So I think that those few words of encouragement are enough for me to progress more and work more harder.
Okay, sir. So how do you see the South industry coming back to India? And you were the opening batsman from the South industry.
I'm the opening batsman, or I'm the culprit. It's a matter of discussion.
The kind of voice you gave to the Bahubali, still people loves you for that. So how do you see South India?
No, it's good. I don't consider that's a different industries. We're a one nation, and all the industries combined is our industry. Now, and before also, the actors from South used to work in Bollywood. From here, people used to go to South industry used to work there, and not just South but every industry. Bengali also we worked, and so I think it's a combined effort. I just want that industries what bad phase it just went through. I think whatever films are working, I think it's encouragement for the industry, for the theatre owners, for the exhibitors, for actors. So I think it's good for the industry, and I'm really happy that if people like me, what I did in Bahubali, and hope to serve them more in future endeavors.
Okay, so as you just said, it was a small bad phase, and after that small lockdown bad phase.
That's what I'm reading about the COVID times when theatres were shut, no films were made, and the future was looking very dark. Unfortunately, we just fought it out, and now we are here. We are working, and big films are releasing, and they're earning 1,000 crores on box office. It's a great time for the industry.
And then the lockdown came, then the OTT platform got high, and now the cinemas get back in the track. And how do you see the movie? Do you think this is the perfect time for your movie to come up?
I think it's a perfect time because people started going to the theatres now, and they are craving for good content. And our film particularly, it's a fantastic content, I feel. I haven't seen such kind of film in a long time. It's for so-called, it's not a big film as such, what we call big films are, but yes, it's a big film in terms of content. It's a very big film. So I think I want all the people, especially youngsters and their parents, to watch this film, and they'll understand what I'm talking about.
Lastly, what kind of message you want to give to all the audience?
I'm very happy that in last few years, I think you have showered a lot of love on me, and my efforts are always there. I promise you that I'll keep working hard, and just pray that please keep showing that same love, or maybe more than that, in my future endeavors.
Thank you.
Thank you.